Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 69, and Saika is being attacked. So it's being evaded, and now, they showed a little bit a little bit of a backstory on Kyoga, Tegun's older brother, and the fact that he identified with being a divine descendant of the Crimson Dragon, and something or other. And the forces are like outside his palace or gates or something, and he's about to attack. So yeah, let's get into this one. If you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon. Patreon.com/me. And now let's start the chapter. And here we go. Princess. I'll cram into her room, small room to sleep. Nope, the sun's about to come out though. What heck was standing watch? Jeha took the space next to Yona. So that's why he's like hacking on my head. Take a look. Yes, you can. Right. Green Dragon carries Zeno with you. Zeno is bored. Come on now, children should stay in bed. Oh, yeah. Jeha, wait a second. What is it? I shouldn't go alone. That's right. Okay, I'll hold you. I'll hold you nice and tight. That's not what he had in mind. That is so not what he had in mind. Why are you squeezing him? Want me to stop? You could just tell me, My neck is not a pair of rings. Near the gate, lots of soldiers still see us. I can see outside from here. He's taking off his... Is he taking it off? Okay. I'll say, well, everybody said that he's dead. Is he faking his death? Requesting backup. He's retreating. The fire trap general was defeated. Let's head back. We've got to tell you now. Shina? I want to see this animated so bad. They're not fighting? To be more precise, the same province troops aren't attacking. That's what Shina said. They're just staring each other down as Seka gates. Thought it seemed too quiet. Did they make an agreement? Like, since they're working together, did Sujin tell those the other guy's people not to attack his son at the palace? Is that why they're not doing anything? Because that's weird. The Sin province troops have taken down one fortress after another, so why not attack once they're here? Fire, border checkpoint, and then Saika. Here, I'll lay it out. Rihazara broke past the fire tribe's border and took down Fort Roka. Okay. Let's say he split his army in two, sending 2,000 to Saika and leading the rest, which will be about 8,000, to Fort Kasho, where Sujin is, which was defended by Sujin. Sujin was defeated. Shouldn't the other troops be making their way toward Sujin request reinforcements and retreats? Given that Sujin will be able to return to Saika even if he wants to. If he comes here, he will be caught between two armies. And if Kyoga wants to keep his advantage in battle, he can't just go outside the gates. Yon, is there any way for us to get out of here? To get out there? Let's go out and trash those. Look at her eyes. Look at the way they're all looking at her. What are you thinking, Yona? Thunder Beast, this is nothing to cry about. He's so proud. Yon, let's go. Protect you and your homeland. Aww. Look at him blushing. Alright, fine. I don't want you to be put in any danger. Yeah, I know. From the capital city of Saika. Capital city of Saika. So Saika is a capital city. Of what? of the fire tribe, right? How are you people? Thank you, troops of Saint Province, for coming all this way. Now, we're sorry to disturb you, but your proximity to Zaka is upsetting its citizens. She knows so many spiders, you poor thing. Would you mind going away? If you go quietly, we won't harm you. Who might you be? Who, us? We're monsters. Ow, don't eat them. No. It's out eating the spiders. Ugh. Okay. And this way further will. Rocketa, are they moving? No. I can't make out details from the gate, but there's definitely some disturbance happening within their encampment. Yep. Ah, these people. They're monsters. As I told you. Look at Sino. Ha! What is he actually doing? Like, I haven't seen him do anything. Like, I think they said that his dragon thing is supposed to be like a heart of skin or something or other. I don't know. But we haven't actually seen him. Like, I just, like, right here, he's just like, he's not doing anything. I don't know what he's doing. What are you watching? The troops, are they coming? Well then, shall we take our leave? They're not coming. Shina? The troops, they're not coming this way. The troops from the Fire Tribe in Saint Province are heading southwest. Oh, so they're heading... I'm assuming they're going to Koka? Like, where... Suwon is? I don't even want to consider it, but what is it? I never imagined that even Kansuji would go that far. Guess he will. What are you thinking, Thunder Beast? Huh? Something's been nagging at me this whole time. Kansuji took a massive army to face the same province troops. As far as I can tell, he took far more than he left with Kyoga, his son. Ordinarily, he should have led the bulk of his forces in Saika Palace, since he's so critical to the Fire Tribe. He wants the most amount of people. Fire Tribe soldiers moving freely in Saint Province, such a vast border. So, what's it mean? What's that mean? Means that Kansuji and Rihazara are working together. And if they're making for Hiro Palace, then that's their real target. Kansuji is going with an enemy nation. He plans to take the palace. And Suwon's head. Ugh. And Suwon's head. And you know that Yona doesn't want to see Suwon dead. And then Suwon's the one that killed your daddy. Ugh, this is so complicated, man. Let's go to the next chapter. Where am I going up? A crimson delusion. Crimson meaning the crimson dragon? Are they talking about Kyoga? General Sujin will take down Suwon. Yeah. Sujin is despicable. He's one of Koga's 5 generals, and yet Koga. That should be more specific. Koga is like the whole of the fire. The whole, like, there's like 5 tribes, right? In total, and they all form the Koga kingdom, right? That should be more conscious of that. And this Rebecca will collapse. What? But what should we do? Should we drown Sujin's troops and the ones from Saint Province? That's not possible. Sure, we managed to scare a portion of the Saint Province troops, but all told, we're talking about 20,000 soldiers plus. Yeah, plus Suwon. Suwon is Yona's enemy. We can do something that will help him, and besides that, we can't go back to the palace she was driven out of. That's like asking to be killed. Yeah, Suwon is her enemy, but Yona goal is to protect the Koka kingdom as a whole. And if Suwon were to fall to Rihazara and Sujin, then this whole country or whatever is gonna collapse. So she's gonna be like, we need to help Suwon. Well, Suwon already knows. He didn't tell anybody. Sujin's actions will throw this nation into chaos. I can't let that happen. Yep. Low Hazara, our infantry is falling behind. You'll be fully exhausted before battle. Nonsensical nonsense. There's no such thing as Dragon God. Here Palace is a palace like any other. Taking control of it won't make me into a god. But when he proposed this plan to me a few years ago, during the reign of King Il, I could see it. Okay, we were able to get horses, but can any of you actually ride them? Look at him just laying on. I can't, just so you know. Thunderbee should be fine at least. You've never ridden before, have you? Yep. I'll be fine. I often took girls on long rides. Sure you did. I can ride as well. Seriously? Of course, don't be rude. I'm surprised you know how, that's all. I bet you look good on horseback. I'm sure he does. I learned how to ride so I could fight at my master's side at any command. All he does has been to prepare him to fight at his master's side. I'll see. Maybe I'll ride with you. That said, since I never left my village, this will be my first time riding on a wide open space. Yeah, let me go with you. You lost faith in him. Oh my goodness. Alright, I won't stop you. And no matter what happens, I'm going with you. So high up, I'm scared. We'll be fine. My heart. My heart cannot take this, man. That is coming. It's been a long time since King Il forbade us to wage war or possess weapons. Since then, I've armed myself and my men in secret, and the time has finally come to put them to use. So once little rebellion meant I had to slightly adjust my plans, but now nothing stands in my way. Suwon is the son of Johan, who was famed as the ultimate soldier, but the young man is nothing like his father. Who do you think you're talking about? Who do you think you're talking about? Don't make me laugh. He's a complete amateur when it comes to politics and war, like, for real. In a few months since he took the throne, he's done nothing. He's been preparing the battlefield. He probably knew. This is me again, like trying to excuse what Suwon did. But I'm like, with Sujin saying that he's been planning this during King Il's, reign as king. And then I'm here thinking, he said that when after Suwon took over the throne, that he has not done nothing, and I know he's been doing stuff. Like he's been planning stuff, putting people under his disposition or something or other. He's been doing stuff. I just don't know everything that he's been doing. So I'm like, did he know that Sujin was planning to attack, was planning to take over the kingdom, and he knew that that would destroy Koka, and since it's his goal, I guess, to bring Koka to his full potential or whatever, he decided that he needed to be king so that he can sort of maybe like delay, like Sujin said that like he had to derail his plans a little bit because Suwon, took over, rebelled or whatever. So I'm thinking that maybe Suwon did this to buy himself some time so that he can prepare the Koka kingdom against Sujin's attack. That's me trying to rationalize what Suwon did. But then could you have done that without killing the king? I don't know. No matter what excuse I come up with when it comes to it, I'm like, couldn't you have done it without killing the king? Because that's the one thing that has messed this trio up. Like, Suwon and Yona. That's the one thing that has messed them up, and it's the fact that he killed Yona's father. As the Crimson Dragon King. He really thinks that he's the... Hi. Infantry intercepted quickly. General Sujin, look. He's been doing nothing, right? That's him doing nothing. What? He's been waiting for you. He's been waiting for you. King Suwon, the royal. Meow. Yes, he did. General Sujin, what are your orders? Don't panic. We've allied our forces in the event of this happening. True, I didn't expect that child to ambush me, but he's still an amateur. Really? If he was an amateur, he wouldn't have ambushed you. Okay. Get it to your skull. From what I can see, they have fewer than 10,000 soldiers compared to... He doesn't need 20,000 soldiers. He knows how to position them clearly and, do stuff. I'm just referring to the mock fight that they had in the Earth Kingdom. Like, wait it there for you, because he has a plan, man. He has a plan. This will not be easy. You are way too confident. It will not be easy. You are way... Look at that beautiful smile on his face. Oh. I don't know what to do with myself when it comes to Suwon, man. He planned it. So, just don't lose. Look at that. Like when he looks at you like that, just don't lose. Like that gives you this, that pushes you to do what he wants you to do, man. Shall repay your trust. They're ready. The time has come. We declare an end to the era of false kings. The true king who carries the whatever shall return to the noble red palace, whatever. Children of the Crimson Dragon King will step forward together. They're the false king. Does that look like a false king? What am I gonna do with your man? Clinging to dusty old stories is not enough to capture the hearts of the people. Like you have capturing these people's hearts, right? King Suwon and the allied forces are making the move. Then, shall we get going? Try not to throw away your life for victory here. After all, today's battle is just the first small mountain. This show, like this show, this manga, whatever, it's making me go through all these emotions, like ups and downs, and I don't know what to do with myself, especially when it comes to Suwon. Like that part right there when he what was it? Sujin was like, "They're the false king from the throne." I'm like, does that look like a false king to you? And then I'm like, he took the kingdom, like he wasn't supposed to be the king. He took it by force, basically. So that makes him technically a false king. But then, he doesn't look like a false king. Like, I don't know where this thing is gonna end up, man. Like, I just started chapter 70, right? And if I remember correctly, there's like 200 something chapters in this, and I'm not even sure that it's done. I think it's still going on. I think. Yeah, it's still going on. So it's like, where is this going? Where is this gonna end? Like, I see these three, like Yona. I see these three. I see where they've been and I see where they are now, and each time they're like in a situation where you know that there are gonna be like conflicting feelings, especially like when when they figured out that the Saint Province and the Fire Tribe, the troops, were working together and they were heading to Okuka. When they figured that out and they knew that they were going there to kill Suwon, and then the look on Yona's face, that says a lot. Because this person is someone that she's been in love with for almost all her life. And it's the same person that killed her father and took over the throne. And then you have these people that are going there to kill him. So technically, she would be, not technically, but like, it would be understandable if she didn't want to do anything against that. She wanted to let these people kill Suwon because of what he did to her father. But then there's that whole story, the whole history between them that will not let her. I know she's doing this for like the Happy Hungry Bunch, like everybody's going there because they want to protect the Coca Kingdom. But I am sure that there's a part of her that is not just that she wants to protect the kingdom, is that she also wants to protect Suwon. She doesn't want to see him die. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that's also part of it. So it's like, there are these layers in here. And then you have Hack also there. Like, as much as I love seeing, like, not that I love seeing, but it makes my heart, like, my heart hurts. Each time they, like, like that scene where she was like, I don't know how to ride a horse, and then they show that flashback of Suwon, like, there with this beautiful smile on his face, like trying to help her get onto the horse, get onto the horse, or whatever. Like that scene. Each time I see it scenes like that, like my heart breaks. And then most of the time, we only see Yona's reaction to stuff like that. But I'm most interested in seeing Hack's perspective on everything. Like, I know he said that he has to kill someone no matter the cost to his life or something or other. I know he said that, but there's a bond between those two as well. And I don't know that if it comes down to it, that Hack would kill Suwon. Like, I don't know that he would. So I'm really interested in seeing that part of it as well. Like, we were mostly focusing on Yona and seeing Hack being sort of like supportive of her, like him, like when she was trying to get onto the horse, and then she remembered the Suwon flashback. And then it was Hack that sort of like hoisted her up on the sword, and he basically told her that she has the royal bloodline and she's just there to protect her kingdom and just to focus on that. So he's there as this constant support when it comes to her, So, I don't know. I love how proud that he is of her. And when they figured out that Sen province troops that were outside Kyoga's palace that were there and they were actually attacking, that they were far away from the palace so that Kyoga's archers can actually like hit them where they were, and they weren't attacking. And then they made it seem like the father needed, reinforcements, right? But because those people were there, they weren't actually gonna be able to send reinforcements until they were disposed of, and that's why Yona and the others decided to go there to get rid of them, right? And Hack was so proud when he saw her like shoot the arrow at the tank that were there, and they like bursted up in flames and all that. He was so proud, So he loves seeing how much he has grown. And I love seeing that as well. Like, the look, the fire in her eyes when when she's determined to do something. Like, it's awesome to see. But then, oh no. My heart. I don't think my heart can take this, man. My heart cannot take the journey of these three. And then I'm like, I get confused. As well with the love story, because I'm like, I've been saying this for like forever. I can never hate Suwon. So when Yuna remembers, when she has those flashbacks of how they used to be together and all that, I'm like, I don't want to lose that love story. But then I love Hack too, and the fact that he's also in love with her, and she's starting to, take notice of her feel. I don't know. She's starting to feel different toward Hack. So I'm like, I want that to happen as well, but then I don't want Yuna and Suwon to lose, what they had. So I'm like confused. My heart is confused, and I cannot take on this confusion. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next few chapters, you can just over check it on my Patreon, at patreon.com/filmini. And you can also see my unedited version of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.